Hey everyone, Wonderbot here, and welcome to Fort Triumph 1.0. This has been in early access for a while, but it has finally come out, and it's fully out on Steam. I don't know if they have too much post-launch support, apart from bringing it to every other console, PS4, Xbox, and Switch, but currently it's out for $25 on Steam. And before we go too far, if it sounds like I'm being a bit didactic, it's because this is a sponsored video and they want me to cover some specific topics before we dive into the campaign mode. So, first and foremost, the gameplay is very similarly to like XCOM, or honestly, Heroes of Might and Magic. It's kind of a combination of the two. It's got the XCOM grid business, some cover mechanics, and so on and so forth, but the overworld is very, very Heroes style, which is fun. I haven't really played a whole lot of Heroes games ever, and so it's kind of fun diving into it. But the one thing is, this game has a very heavy focus on CC, unit control, and physics interaction, so hitting rocks into enemies, bouncing enemies off of enemies, and just using the environment to your advantage to stun lock your enemies to death as you slowly beat them with, you know, the various tools at your disposal. So, a couple things before we hop in. So first and foremost, there's a campaign mode. It's a fairly light plot and will only take you a couple hours, but honestly, what you're really here for is just kind of the repetitive gameplay, because there's a lot of different toys in your toy box to play around with. So there's 4 different factions. There's the Human Kingdom, the Restful Dead, Forest Utopia, and Yak Scuffle Goblins. I've only played as the humans, and I've fought against, I think, all of the other ones. It seems like they mostly pull from the same pools, but that's okay, and they've got a couple of different tile sets, so things don't look the exact same. You can also choose how many people you're up against. Obviously, difficulty. I was on normal. Normal tended to be a little bit on the easy side once I learned how to specifically use the physics. You can even change what teams there are, what you know, if it's human or AI. And there is a local co-op. I don't think there's online. I don't know if they're planning on it, but if you actually want to play with a friend, you can actually switch off hot seat with them and work together, or I think even potentially go head-to-head, which is kind of cool. I'd love to see this sort of thing online, but I know that always takes a lot more effort. So, I guess without further ado, let's hop into the campaign and play the tutorial. It was nightfall, and the smoldering soup inn was bustling with activity. The recent economic troubles had folks concerned, which in turn demanded spending coin to take their mind off such things. A hooded character quietly approaches the tavern's entrance, where a large troll loiters menacingly. Greetings. May I have entrance to this establishment? The bouncer eyes the stranger up and down.
No, can't let dubious persons in. When I go through the back, as for persons of dishonest repute or general unscrupulousness.
The hooded stranger tips his hood and skulks away into the darkness. Thanks.
And you want to skulk with your knees so you don't hurt your back.
The dark figure nods gratefully at the thoughtful comment and skulks away with his knees. Meanwhile, inside the smoldering soup inn. And since the Justice Factory shut down, I cannot find a worthy opponent. And Leander here just lost her scholarship. I'm telling you, there ain't no justice. Well, there remains some in the stockpiles, but that shan't last long. Leander stares forlornly at the wall and sighs. It's the freaking nobles' fault, you know? Always plotting and playing with our hard-earned or stolen coin. But 'tis their divine right to do as such, as the scripture commands. Chapter 7 of ye far too olden ways. The Ladieth of the Lake, her arm clad in... Leandra stirs from her daydream.
Hey, what if we formed our own party?
Eh? Why is this coming up now?
We need the coin, and we're a capable group. We could hire ourselves out directly, and then pick the contracts we like.
Won't have to take crap from no one. I like it. Yes, we could halt evildoers ere they enact their villainous plots. The suspicious hooded character stumbles and bumps into Solaris. Whoops. Apologies. Not to worry, sir. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, we shall require a coat of arms, and surely a battle standard. Solaris' voice drowns out as the mysterious stranger makes his way to the other side of the inn, to a quiet corner where a fearsome goblin warchief awaits. The warchief nods as the figure approaches and takes a seat. The hooded character pulls out a heavy parcel and slides it over.
Are we settled?
Galbarak inspects the contents, rattles it some, and nods.
The pact is made!
The hooded character begins to laugh maniacally. Shh. Galbarak gestures to a sign above the ball. No evil cackling past midnight. Act 1, The Goblin Invasion.
Alright, let's review. I think we can improve on some areas, but we're coming together. I thought, for instance, your speech during the raid was inspiring.
Do you believe any heard me over the sound of the bandit screaming?
Well, timing is something I want to touch on. Also, Evan, don't rob the mayor's mansion next time.
But he's got the nicest stuff.
Yes, but that was our client, and contracts aren't easy to come by.
But as word of our great deed spreads, the offers will flow. No, I ain't doing any more of that work for exposure nonsense.
Agreed. It's degrading, and I have tuition to pay.
Next job, then. Could check the job board, and slim picking and all, but worth a shake. The 3 heroes crowd around the job board, and the cheap wood peppered with entreaties to kill this many rats or harvest that many herbs. Why, look, a posting by Lady Arlene herself. I hear her estate so big, her bloody footmen need butlers, of course, and those butlers need footmen to order around. What if they get butlers? Leandra's mouth waters. Oh, this contract demands 4 heroes. And we are but 3. Figures.
Wait, look at this one. Adventurous Seeking Party. This could be our 4th, so we could take the other quest. Hard worker, hard puncher, flexible in morality, resume attached.
The meeting place is just over the hill. Let's find this 4th, join forces, and venture together on Lady Orlean's lucrative assignment. Alright, so we got money, we've got stuff. So it looks like I can have multiple party members here. Currently we're stuck at 3. Movement, steps, okay. Open your town by left mouse button on it. This is your town. Here you may construct or purchase buildings, heroes, and upgrades. Select guild and purchase the party size upgrade. Oh. Oh, so it's got some town building elements. So town hall gets us money. University provides access to advanced buildings, increases the amount of EXP in by heroes by 10%. Effect doesn't stack. And fort. Increases hero cap by 2. So we want to get guild? Oh, guild. Here we go. Party size. Purchased. So it looks like party size can go up to 5? Maybe 6. But we don't have enough. This is neat. Leave the town in search of a 4th party member. May return to the town at any time to construct buildings and purchase upgrades in left... okay, sure. So let's leave this. This is a world map. You may explore and interact with any monsters, events, and locations. The enemy faction will also explore and gain strength every turn, so make haste. Congratulations, you finished the tutorial and are now free to roam the world as you see fit. Your current objective is to meet the 4th hero, and you should do so now to increase your roster of heroes. Good luck. Interesting, so I got some things to do. So I got the skull key. Magic. What? Story mission, summon your strongest heroes of each class. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm assuming that's our current quest there. Yeah, so it is this one. Alright, the skull key. The meeting place with the hero from the poster lays deserted, but as you move closer, you spot a group of goblins in the distance. Approach them. Story mission. Highest level heroes of each class are summoned to it, with preference to heroes in the interacting party. Battle! So, it's got combat from XCOM, but overworld gameplay like Heroes of Might and Magic? I'm pretty down with that. Something ain't right. There's gobbers all over the place. I spot a trapped maiden in distress lying in a cage just yonder. A woman clad in fur stands in a cage, calling for her goblin jailer.
Oh no! Gitgard, look! Find Golden Cage. Come closer, and we shall get gone.
Most muscular maiden.
Goblin raiding parties don't dare come this close to human settlements. Keep your eyes peeled.
Okay. So we got Grabbins. Let's see. Move her there. Can I whirlwind already? The answer is yes. Okay, next up. This guy's not going to be able to get nearly close enough. What about him? We could grappling hook. I guess if we move right here, we might be able to grappling hook the guy. Nope, didn't work. I've got kick. I got brace. I got hammer strike, but it's not going to make it. Lose a single tile to a nearby tile. Okay, so that's not going to work. I guess I'm just going to stick him close, and we're just going to brace. Ow. Oh, he was not a range type. Alright, whatever. It's fine. We're good. Now, here's a question. If I go up here... and kick that guy. Okay, he just stays there forever. Go back to her. Gonna put her on the side of this. Oh, we don't have enough. Alright. I guess I'm just gonna kill that guy. Curious. We've got far away lift, we've got overwatch, and we've got an arrow attack. Tree has 12 HP, so not super useful there. I guess my best option? What's up? Hello! Goodbye. Man, I'm going to be playing a lot of XCOM likes this month. Because we've got Fort Triumph, we've got XCOM Chimera Squad, and we've got Gears Tactics all coming out within the same, like, 2-week period. I'm actually pretty excited about it. I don't know, I used to play a lot of XCOM back in the day, but I haven't been as, like, into the genre. Mainly just because, like, I think I get a little tired of procedurally generated mission structures for a while. Well, I should not have rushed up nearly as much as I did. I will pay the price of this. A little. Also, I turned off permadeath. I should probably mention that. Okay, what is that? Pushy. Overdoes it when it comes to physics. Physics abilities push units further. Huh, neat. Okay, now she's not injured. My archer is the most injured. I want to play Mario and Rabbids. I already did, actually. Plus the associated DLCs. I guess there were a couple of challenge... There's a couple more challenge missions that I still have left to do. This is what I get. Okay, let's see. Oops, that's not necessarily what I meant to do. Garbage. All of these guys have 9 HP. Well, I immediately flubbed this whole business. I guess I'm just gonna run. A lot of them are melee based to begin with, so I can just put distance between myself and them and do okay. Don't forget about Mutant Year Zero. Already played that one too. I guess really the only XCOM likes that I haven't played a whole bunch of, for the most part, truly was XCOM itself, just because it tended to last a little bit long. All the other XCOM likes have actually been decent length. Oh, if I go right here... That didn't really work. I was really hoping he'd bowl into the other guy at a diagonal. Well, I guess that's good enough. Okay, so this... Oh. So if I walk away, I will get hit here. We have Overwatch, but honestly... Oh. No, we have Overwatch from that other guy. She can't shoot in melee. Interesting. Do I take the 2 damage? I'm just going to take the 2 damage. He might not even hit. Okay, 64% chance to hit. It's not the greatest, but it was enough. Okay. So where can I move him? Oh, so I can move my own guys around within a certain cube. Not perfect. Unfortunately, I keep Oh, he's on top of that. Okay. So I'm gonna go there. He's gonna... That's a long shot. Missed again. Let's just hit this guy. Oop. Let's just hit this guy. Kill him dead. And bring her closer. This guy needs to stop. Stop just having free reign here. Losing my archer was foolish and very unfortunate. But I don't know. I will learn. I'm very glad I turned off permadeath. I was being sassy. I was being overwhelmingly sassy. And that would have been a bit unfortunate.
Finally, other heroes.
A barbarian, what brings you here so far away from your home in the frozen northern tundras?
Mostly pneumonia.
Ah, Solaris pauses a moment at the conversational dead end. And who's the skeleton companion of yours in the other cage?
This is Steve. He starved to death, but now come back for a tantalizing conversation.
The nether spews forth, an end is nigh.
Yes, you say that already, Steve. You not good conversationalist. Secret is more listen.
That's not possible. Unliving don't just spontaneously rise from the dead.
Krita shrugs.
So, of course not afraid death. Welcome it with open arms like beloved best friend. But maybe hang out with best friend later. You help?
Hold still, milady. We shall retrieve the key from the jailer. Balls. Haha, losing my dude is bad. Alright, whatever. We'll figure it out. My tactics will improve or something. Let's see. Nobody has any more AP. I was kind of hoping I could just hit the cage, but you know what? It's fine.
Gods, more ye bloody heroes! That burly one tore the head off me best tracker. Killed 2 more of my raiding party and keeps trying to trick me to let her out.
Come close to Cage Gitgurn. have juicy secrets for share.
I thought you humans were bright, soft, and delicious in stew.
I don't know what brought you and your raiding party here, but you'll leave at once and release your prisoner.
I'm not going to do that. She's terrifying, a menace, and worth her weight in gold. The Demon King pays top coin for innocent maiden sacrifices.
Peter raises an eyebrow and incredulously mouths the word innocent.
Demon King, soon unhappy client.
Then you leave us no choice. Get ready.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to flee, they will come to me, and I will hit them a bunch with magic from afar. Losing... My other guy was kind of bad biscuits, but whatever. Alright. Uh-oh. Okay. I was hoping they would come to me. They did not. This will be bad. So the question is, how do we want to do this in such a way that isn't going to totally screw me over? He got hit by some kind of magic, which sucks a bit. Okay, can I... Debuffs. Minus accuracy. Stun protection. If I move here, I might be able to kick him diagonally into probably the tree. Okay. That got him good enough. Unfortunately, it does not look like she actually does a whole lot of damage. Oh, she leveled up. Hey, can I actually... Okay. Looks like new ability. Blink. Fire Blast. Okay. Burning everything in the AoE. So it said nearby objects and enemies. She can teleport through walls and other objects. And pushes all units away a tile. I guess I'm gonna grab Fire Blast. I don't know if it's the best idea, but it seems useful given the situation. And she got some extra HP for that. That's good. Alright, end turn. Ow. Well, I really needed that archer. Okay. So he's got Overwatch, but he doesn't have that much of Overwatch. We could hit him, but he's within range of us. Well, we could try and hit him anyway. 64% ain't bad. Okay, got him. Alright, with the power of kiting and some other abilities, we should be... Damn it. I guess long shot, try and shoot him. Missed badly. Let's keep running back. Luckily, the archer has worse range than I do, and he keeps insisting on using other tricks. Okay, cool. We have whirlwinds. Well, this is going pretty great. Let's see. Could I hit this guy? Extraordinarily long shot. Well, better than nothing, and if I can take him out, we're good. If I can't take him out, there's only so much more room for me to run away, and that's gonna get dicey. Worst comes to worst, we just redo the fight, and not immediately sacrifice the archer for dumb reasons. Yeah, the main problem is he's got that 100% chance to blind me every couple of attacks, which sucks. Means any kind of... Yeah, why don't we just restart this fight? We're not going to be able to do it with a 2 HP wizard. That Goblin being able to just nuke me with 100% accuracy is a bit rough. Alright, so I've got back up to where I was before I made horrible, horrible mistakes. We're going to drop a rock on this guy's head. I've learned strategy, which is drop rock on head. All other strategies pointless. She levels up. Alright. Does she still have the same new abilities as last time? No. Single target to a nearby tile. Shockwave. Huh. Pushes away units and objects at a distance 2 tiles away in a specified distance. Cannot be used while crippled, long cooldown, or fire blast. I'm actually going to grab telekinesis. I'm wondering if I can actually use telekinesis to like, pull enemies out of cover. Because if so, that would be amazing. Okay, I'm going to have him brace. And I'm going to move just up here. 41%. No, probably just do the Overwatch. I got him! I got him bad, in fact. Okay. So the question is, telekinesis. Okay, so I can only move it a little bit. Still. I present problems with your cover, good fellow. Alright. And this guy is considerably more expendable. Let's see if he misses the tree. Nope, he does not. Oh, but I didn't block, I didn't stun him. Whatever. New ability, what do we got? Healing Aura. Heals himself and surrounding allies whenever he kills a target. That's kind of good. Or Blinding Light. 1 damage. We've just... Oh my gosh. Unlimited... Okay, we're doing Blinding Light. I've been hit by that a couple of times. I know what it does, and it makes me mad. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. I'm just gonna grappling hook this guy. I don't entirely know... I got him! Only did 1 damage. But it's better than what I have. And he dumb. He real dumb. He also dropped the key on the ground. Okay, so I don't have too much here. Luckily, I have kicks aplenty. Oop. Just gonna move right here, and yeah, don't think I'm missing at this distance. Alright, we did that and only took 1 hit this time around. Competency has been achieved. It just took 1 set of failures, and we're all good. I want more fire spells, though. That are long range, not close range.
Thank you. Cage, very limiting for fun adventure.
The skeleton seems weaker than before, more pale, and its voice is barely a whisper.
The nether spews forth. The end is nigh.
Glad to be of assistance. Goblins seldom venture near our towns. Have you any idea what they were doing? Perhaps you've spotted suspicious behavior. Rita pauses to recall all the details.
Goblins marauding, kidnapping, speaking with evil shadows, sacrificing to Demon King.
But nothing out of the ordinary?
Rita shakes her head.
Nah.
The nether
spit.
The skeleton crumbles into dust. Curious. Solaris gestures towards the skeleton's remains in the other cage. What of this mystery? You mentioned the fiend rose without a necromancer.
Yeah, Steve died 2 days ago. Days later, he gets up by himself.
Well, that's just not possible. Unliving can't simply rise on their own. A necromancer is required as a focal point for the unliving spirit. I can easily prove it once we're in town by using a simple intersected multivariant axis chart.
Something tells me we're going to be short on time just then.
And thus, the theorem is indisputable. It's impossible for unliving to be assembled without a nearby necromancer.
Rita shrugs and gestures towards the pile of bones as proof of her own theorem.
Anyway, before goblin capture, I wait here for companion friends. Maybe you want strong fighter?
Most certainly, we've a lucrative contract by Lady Aureline, but require one other. You would be most welcome in our midst.
Huzzah!
Alright, difficulty C. And did much better that time around. Hey. Overwatch, an attack of opportunity can be triggered by pushing or lifting enemies. Ooh. That's something to keep in mind.
Alright, gang. I'm summoning Aureline to discuss the gig. She's our biggest client yet, and let's all please be on our best behavior. I must afford next year's tuition, so it's either this or the loan sharks. And we all know how far away the ocean is.
One tile? One tile. Leandra delicately pulls out and unfolds a crystal orb, and chants words in an unfamiliar language. The word Aureline stands out. The orb brightens, swirls, and shifts to reveal the interior of the castle. Your Grace, 'tis an honor to be speaking of one of such. Thank you for contacting Lady Aureline of House Strategize, a defender of the poor, gracious to the downtrodden, median of her name. Please stand by. Calming background hop music. Rita merrily hums along.
Catchy.
A muffled conversation is barely audible in the background. Milady, someone's on the crystal ball for you.
Put them on hold. I just arrived and the walk was disgusting. I was in a carriage, of course, but saw a man walking through the window.
It may be Lord Bellatry, Your Grace. As a paladin?
Bellatry. About time. That old bastard has been colluding with the council for months. Unfortuitously for him, I've had them under my thumb since my 13th birthday coup d'etat. Put me through.
Frickin' nobles. Leandra glares at Yvonne.
Greetings! You are speaking with Lady Aureline of House Château-Lavaux, defender of the poor, gracious to the downtrodden, median of my name. Greetings, your ladyship. I'm Leandra, and we're an up-and-coming adventuring party, 4 strong, responding to your poster.
Aureline looks surprised for a moment, but recollects herself quickly.
I see. Good. Your assignment is a crucial one. A goblin horde has appeared and is terrorizing our valley, while the king's forces are indisposed in the succession war in the east.
This explains a great deal. A goblin horde so close to our beloved valley. We must raise the banner against the invaders.
Quite. You heroes are to recruit a local army, join forces with High Lord Avanthus. Or, Avathus? Avathus. And drive out a goblin raiding party not far from where you are.
High Lord Avathus, Lion's Mane himself. It would be an honor to fight alongside such a great hero. Aureline rolls her eyes and mechanically delivers a rehearsed statement.
Despite our disagreements, High Lord Avathus is a great nobleman. who has proven his valor on the battlefield many a time over his many years. Milady, is the assignment all expenses included?
Coraline wrinkles her nose.
Yes. Why not? Just spare me such crass details. Now, I must away for important matters of state. Farewell, brave adventurers.
The orb grows dim. Krita beams at the rest of the party.
That go good!
I suppose, but didn't that feel too easy? Maybe I'm paranoid. You heard her. Time to raise an army and find Avithus.
Alright. So, we could... Or we could save. And while we're up here, I'm gonna go fight some things. Because honestly, the combat really is kind of the highlight for this game. The plot ain't bad so far. I mean, mild parody, but that's fine. So do we just have spiders? Weak spiders. Okay, let's move here. Knock this over. I missed. Okay, spider in the back's a bit spookier. Let's go on Overwatch. What does she have? Claw attack. Dishonorable yet effective close-range attack against a single target. Okay. So I could get up close and personal. I think I'm just going to blind that one. I don't know if the spiders have too much. I'm just going to have her sit there and brace. I don't really know if that would actually help me. I'm going to put it there anyway. I'm going to move them there. That way... Oh! I guess the spiders... Ow. I guess the spiders would have, This is fine. This is fine. Okay. So for starters, switch to her. Move here. Or... Move here. Well, that worked. Okay. Do this guy. This thing's easy peasy. And move him up. I don't actually know if we have too many other enemies that we immediately need to worry about. Now, it doesn't look like we can get in the water. Do that. I'll just move her back behind cover. Alright. It's just Overwatch. I doubt it's going to move. No, it's just going to take a pot shot at me. That's fine, though. Because ultimately... we just needed to kill time until that happened. Alright, we good? Can we hit him? Yeah. Holy crap, we got some range. Nope. Move up. Okay. 92% to grappling hook. There we go. Difficulty E, difficulty scored. All good, we get some renown, and maybe some treasure. Okay. Coins or EXP? Ooh. I got a lot of money right now. Let's go for the EXP. The more abilities we can get, the more toys we can play with. Okay. So we could get Bolster. Armor by 3 for 1 turn. Courage. Add an action point to another allied or neutral unit. Or we could upgrade Hammer Bash. Or Blinding Light. Reduce the cooldown. Looks like Kick is maxed out. So what would this do? Level 11. What would this do? Make it cheaper. I like the idea of Encourage. And what's he got? New abilities are Bow Attack. Slams the ranger's bow against a single melee unit. Curse Arrow. Arrow that curses a target for 2 turns, having its stats. Or slow them down. Reduce their speed. Probably movement speed. What's this? Oh, lets you choose which direction to pull. Wait. Cannot miss. We need to be a higher level before I can get the other abilities, though. I'm feeling Bow Attack. Just so. Just in case. Okay, do we want to go after the skeleton militias? Because we want to go down there. But I figure clearing out a couple of these really basic things. Oh, I see. I have to end turn. I am out of movement. Yeah, let's just battle these guys. Alright, well, at this point, I'm going to call this episode more than done enough. We are going to be kicking ass super hard here. These poor skeletons aren't even going to know what hit them. Well, the answer is rocks, but still, I love this game. I love the idea of using all these physics objects to just demolish your enemies. And it's not something that you really see in a whole lot of other games. The closest I can think of is Bulletstorm. Honestly, with the just sheer amount of, like, hit enemy off thing, use thing to kill enemy quick instead of, like, you know, just hitting or shooting the enemy and using the cover mechanics. Like, this is, I think, one of the first games I've ever seen where the cover mechanics are, like, the cover that you're hiding behind is just as dangerous to you as it is protective. And I really love that. And, yeah, it took a little bit to, you know, really understand the full merits of, like, how and why, but man, once you do, this game really opens up in such a beautiful manner. Anywho, so like I was saying at the very beginning of this episode, game is out now, 1.0 on Steam, and will be coming to consoles sometime over the next year or so. And I don't know, I recommend it. It's definitely the kind of game that I would recommend, especially to people that are looking for more XCOM likes. And admittedly, this is a bit of a busy month for those, but this one does something actually different, and I really have to applaud them for that. And also, I guess other kind of genre that it touches upon would be the Heroes of Might and Magic style games. It's a little shorter than that. From what I can tell, you can get through a skirmish in maybe 3 to 4 hours, unless you're on a bigger map or you've really cranked up the difficulty. I think the campaign mode lasts a little bit longer. It looks like it's multiple skirmishes chained together, which actually I think works fairly well. Obviously, I haven't gotten that far. In fact, I think I actually doomed myself with these skirmishes because they're effectively, or a skirmish, the campaign mode, because I just went on, like, full offensive, and turns out I actually needed to do the plots, because I got to the Goblin Fort, and I couldn't do anything there, and that was bad. I'll figure it out. But anyway, guess with that, I mean, first and foremost, thank you to All In Games for sponsoring this video, because I had a lot of fun, and I will continue to have a lot of fun. I don't know if this is going to be a full series, but I definitely have at least a couple more videos sitting around already recorded, because I really enjoyed it that much. And honestly, I feel kind of bad, because this first episode isn't even close to how deep this game gets with the physics abuse, and I don't think this really portrays it quite well enough yet. But that's okay, because, like I said, what the future episodes are for. Okay, I'm starting to ramble. I guess with this, if you guys like this episode in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe, because, yeah, I've got some up and coming, and I've got a lot of other cool new indie games along the way as well. With that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.